Yo, what is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video. I've got some awesome content coming for you the next few days with my Sylph second place in the world run recap. I'll probably do a stream on Twitch later today, so if you're watching this video, stay tuned. Make sure to go follow my Twitch there, and you can see my recap. Also, I may be doing a factions recap at some point of Stadium Elite versus the Pogoats. The team I'm part of, Stadium Elite, we played the #1 team in Sylph factions, at least in North America at the moment, the Pogoats, and we had a very closely contested bout filled with awesome battles. So stay tuned for that. And I feel like I'm missing something. There's been so much going on, but for now, we're gonna do some Open Great League, and we are featuring the most toxic team at the moment, at least that Rise has used. Sableye double poison. So dark double poison, kind of different than like poison double dark, which you see more often. Oh man, I think this first game might be the one I just play absolutely horribly. So stay tuned. If you want to see that. So my opponent baits me with Rock Slide like a savage. By the way, did you see that trainer in the back? The character, it looks like they did the whip. Like, now watch me whip, now watch me nay-nay. Also, it's raining in the game. Some heavy precipitation. Look at that. The trainer's doing the whip. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Does that just happen every time? It's the first time I'm ever noticing. Probably. But gonna grab a shield. And once again, they're gonna throw the charge move here. This is gonna devastate my Sableye. And here I make a critical error. I save my foul play thinking I could poison jab down. But no, I get quaked. And now I'm kind of screwed. I sacked my entire Nidoqueen, whereas I could have just thrown the foul play. Because honestly, like, Toxapex does fine here against DD, as you'll see. So I didn't really need to do that. Go for the Sludge Wave here, do some heavy damage. And get hit by a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt super effective, but Toxapex so tanky. It can tank 1. Can it tank 2? Well, it's a Psycho Boost. That does a lot. And check this out. I actually save the energy in case there's like something I can Sludge Wave in the back. Use the foul play to knock out DD. It is a Charmer. It is a Fairy. Can I get there? I can. Sludge Wave, hard-hitting move, devastating. Is it enough to one-shot? No, Toxapex is just too bulky. A Sludge Wave from most things would one-shot an A9. Like an Alolan Muck, for example, would probably one-shot. But not Toxapex. And that's a rare situation, right, where the bulk kind of works against you. You see some errors happening here as I'm trying to queue back into the Go Battle League, but it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood as we queue into our next game. Oh, you know what? I think the video you guys are going to see after this video, I'm at much lower elo. Oh, so maybe I'll do them in the reverse order as I'm recording. So we lead into Azu. Sableye doesn't do terrible against Azu, but we got two better answers. So I feel like we might as well switch. And, you know, I'm like, I just want to get shields down for my back Pokemon. So I land the Earth Power. I'm going to take this first move. And knowing that I'm going to get severely outpaced here, I actually decide to just throw my Poison Fang. And check this out. I actually win charge move priority against the Drapion. And this is really helpful because this will make Drapion like easier to take out with my other Pokemon. Gonna come in here with Sableye. And like I could nearly Shadow Claw this entire thing down. And my opponent, scared of that occurrence, gives up Switch, swapping in the Azu. So I come in here with Toxapex. They go for Ice Beam, which is kind of peculiar to me. Even if you're running Ice Beam Play Rough, I think you want to go Play Rough here. It's going to do more damage, more efficient. I lose CMP here, which is kind of funny. I like kind of forgot about that for a sec. Like, yeah, that's how bulky I am. I'm losing CMP to Azu. You're going to see me do an undercharge here. Probably could have undercharged even more, but I think this is fine. Rather not take another move if I can help it. And then what's going to come in? It's Altaria. Okay. So this is still very winnable. We've got a fairly healthy Sableye. Actually, it's like a half-health Sableye. But we do have energy on the Sableye. So I'm actually going to swap in. And expecting the catch, I do over-farm quite a bit. And now I've still got a lot of energy stored on Sableye. And I'm thinking, okay, I can probably get to 2 foul plays here. And maybe I'll only get off 1 move if I go for the return. So I'm going to go for the double foul play. Altaria is going to try and commit to the farm down, but cannot get it. And I mean, I still had 2 shields, so I don't really blame them for going for the farm down. Might have been like the only win con. And 1 jab does the rest. Toxapex is a toxic pest. Let me know what you think about that title. I was thinking like the most toxic team in Great League. Oh, maybe I'll go with that. But Toxapest is a toxic pest. I thought that had a little ring to it. Sableye versus Caesar, and I see the Caesar, and I'm like, bro, first of all, did you copy my team from my video? If so, thank you. Second of all, are you in the wrong league? Did they accidentally queue into the Great League? Because I've only done that. Like, I would never do that. I would never... Guys, could you imagine queuing into the Open Great League with your Halloween Cup team? I've only done that like 14 times in the past 3 days. So, like, who would honestly make that silly mistake? In comes Mandibuzz. Nothing fancy, just gonna Fang right away. Debuff this Mandibuzz. Have our jabs start adding up. Move coming through from Mandy. And they're going to go for another Fang here. Probably won't be able to win this matchup, but we'll be able to get it low enough to the point where I can actually farm down with one of my other 2 Pokemon. And I'm thinking Sableye because he's not going to reach another foul play here. And this energy is going to be really valuable. So we're going to have a loaded Sableye for whatever elects to come in. Practically 100 energy. Double foul plays loaded. And it is a Toxapex. Interesting. I know he's probably going to try and make a catch here, and he does. So nicely done, but this isn't the end of the world, right? Because I kind of needed to throw a move to take out that Caesar. So in a way, his catch actually made my job a little bit easier. I bank a foul play because I know I win CMP in the end game. So that's kind of a weird situation, right? Like, is it better to just throw it right away, guarantee you get it off, or save it for the end game? I feel like as long as the game functions properly, saving it might be the better play, because now I just have to force a shield here. And as you can see, the opponent realizes it's game, set, match. And we take the dub. GG. Next opponent here. Oh gosh, okay. Scary. Victory Bell. I probably shouldn't have... I don't know if I lagged there. Can I rewind a little? Let's see if we can calculate like how many jabs compared to how many razor leaves, because it looks really weird there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I don't think I lagged actually. I think it was just the 1 turn on the swap. So this is kind of sketchy. And in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, it's probably a Medicham and a Bastiodon. However, this becomes kind of strange, right? Because if it was a Medicham, like, they know I have a Sableye in the back, they wouldn't be inclined to stay in. So I'm just so used to the three Pokemon paired together, Victory Bell, Bastiodon, and Medicham. But now I'm thinking like, maybe it's not a Medicham. And then I remember I've played this guy before, and it was a Granbull, a Shadow Granbull in the back. I go for this. I think I would have reached the return there before the charm registered. So I should have gone for the return. It might have given me a chance. But honestly, no, because there's no way Sableye would reach a foul play. So actually, I don't really think it would have given me much of a chance. And I realize I lose, so I just Sludge Wave here for the BM to exude my frustration upon the opponent losing to a Bastiodon while I still have 2 shields. But it all is good. I mean, we're using a fairly toxic team as well. Sableye mirror match. Go for the foul play here. We grab a shield. Our back line is pretty soft to Sableye, so seeing it in the lead is probably where we want to see it. I'm aware my opponent's probably going to try a catch here, so I actually don't throw right away. And this is amazing. I save the energy, and I get to hard wall this Azu with my Toxapex. So Toxapex is just nasty here. I don't know if there's like a certain amount to undercharge or a certain way to play this matchup. I decided like I'll do a grade, I guess. Just still give me some energy when I farm down. Could have undercharged more, obviously, by quite a bit. But we still come out of here with some nice energy, which is good. And it's a Skarmory. And I'm like, okay, well, this is good that the Skarmory is not going to be lined up against our Nidoqueen. So I'm just focusing on timing my moves properly. And I do overfarm a bit to maybe throw them off and allow me to get to another Brine after this. Brine's a pretty bad move. But they start to add up, man. And Toxapex just being a pest to this Steel type. Look how low it's gotten the Skarmory, man. At this point, I'm going to let it go. I'm expecting him to catch on the Sableye, but I kind of need to get that shield off the Sableye anyway. So I throw my foul play instantly. He does make the catch. He shields anyway. And now I just have to get rid of this. But this Sableye, remember, it already had a foul play. So now it has like 2 foul plays. And I need to make sure I can land an Earth Power on Skarmory. So I do a Poison Fang and I undercharge. Because I want to be able to jab down here. I kind of have to shield. And Skarmory is like still 2 off of the Brave Bird, I believe. So Skarmory throws a move, and it's just a Sky Attack. Nidoqueen hangs on and reaches the Earth Power. Feel the power of Nidoqueen. Bang. Knocks out the Skarm. So a nice little game there. We showed some nice patience in the lead matchup, not allowing the catch. And then just had to play the end game well enough to have the energy for that Skarm. Another Azu. Well, dude, what's up with all the Azu leads? I don't mind them, that's for sure. They swap in Licky, and I'm like, okay, I got to take back Switch here. Because if I can get my Toxapex on Azu, that's going to be deadly. And nothing fancy here, just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fang. Should be able to jab down here, shield once. And we're going to be down a shield, but I mean, we're going to have Toxapex on Azu, so like, it's going to be pretty nasty. Does Azu come back, or does something else come in? Azu comes back. Wild. I don't think I'll reach a second Fang. Nope, no new mechanic for me. Come in Toxapex, and it's a Noctowl. This is a little bit tricky, right? Because I have my hard wall of the Toxapex on the Azu, but my other Pokemon here, the Sableye, does not really like to see Noctowl. So I'm going to take this first one. I'm going to CMP here on the Brine. I don't want to commit my last shield yet, because who knows, like Sableye could be useful here. Gonna go for the brine. I grab a shield. I'm gonna swap in my Sableye since the Noctowl is now pretty much in foul play range. Knowing he's gonna want to catch the foul play, I'm patient and I use this to knock out the Azu. I kind of forgot how much energy the Azu had, so I'm not sure if I could have overfarmed there. I kind of have to let this go. Or maybe I didn't. I get the final shield, and now this is just going to be a race, man. And this Noctowl has so much dang energy that it's definitely going to get to 2 sky attacks. So I'm like, okay, I actually have to call this because if he lands a Shadow Ball, I just lose. And it's actually a tie, a simultaneous KO. So I did lose track of energy. Perhaps if I had overfarmed more on save, or if I had, I don't know, farmed more on Toxapex somewhere, could have won, but we end up with a tie. Okay, so here we go. We safe swap Nido. We're met by Diggersby. And this, you're going to see just how insanely overpowered Nidoqueen is in this matchup. We land the Earth Power. It takes about 2 to KO the Diggersby, it appears. I'm going to call the Earthquake, shield it. A little bit of mutual lag here. Gonna go for the bait this time. I know he's gonna think switch is important, so I feel like he's tempted to shield here. And at this point, I'm actually just gonna go straight Fang, because I feel like now I should be able to take back switch. He lets it through, and now like 2 or 3 jabs will KO him since he's double debuffed. Diggersby, the bulky beast, gets off another move here after the bait. Luckily, it's just a fire punch. So we're able to take back switch. If A9 comes in, we should be able to get a move off against it. Gonna get off my Fang here. Does some hefty damage. Going with Toxapex right away. They actually decide to throw their Weather Ball here, which is pretty good for me. And what is in back? It is a Lickitung. Okay. So we're going to go for the big Sludge Wave here. And our opponent is thinking, okay, Sableye has a higher attack, so I should probably shield its move. But the thing is, now that we've landed the Sludge Wave, we're in a pretty good spot here. Because Licky has to go for these Power Whips to deal threatening damage to us. So I go up to the return. I'm going to bait here. I feel like they kind of have to shield at this point. They do shield. I don't quite reach the foul play before they throw a move. So I'm like, okay, a Power Whip would take me out here. But it's... oh, no, it is a Power Whip. Okay. I thought I remembered a Body Slam or something. Just building up energy. They were a little bit off on their counts here. Unless they were trying to catch a Brine. But no reason for me to throw a Brine here. I'm not threatened here by a Power Whip. Even another Power Whip wouldn't have taken me out. That's how crazy bulky Toxapex is. And we sludge for the win as our opponent concedes. G to the G. Next opponent. Oh, God. Wiggly. Safe swap. Oh, God, this game. I remember this. This is so bad, dude. Go for the Earth Power here. Also, by the way, I didn't even realize. Wait a second. Probably should have shielded that. Is this a... wait a second. Is this a Halloween Cup eligible team in Great League? Is Poison one of the typings in Halloween Cup? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I'm never up to date on these things. I really need to start. Sableye back. We got rid of the ground, the Golurk, but unfortunately, I just don't think our Toxapex has enough in the tank. Gonna have to start shielding something here. Otherwise, like, the charms are gonna take me down. And I know my opponent's gonna try and catch a Brine here at some point, so I'm like waiting for it. But doing a really nice job staying in, making this uncomfortable for me. Waiting for the catch, and then they catch. So, opponent is tweeting at Rise, "Rise, you're so bad. I'm so much better. Look at this insane catch. And I'm like, yep, I can't say anything, bro. Well done. And Wiggly charms us down. GG. Tough team. Last game of the video, I believe. A Camo-O. I'm just going to Fang here right away. By the way, pro tip, if you don't understand this, it's alright. But when you swap in, you're typically one turn behind. So like if you're looking for proper alignment to throw your charge move, that would actually be the proper time. Like because it would be 11 turns versus 12 turns in that scenario. Poison Fang, I actually get the shield here, which is really nice. Because now I can come in with Toxapex and attempt to just completely jab down the Blastoise. I am aware this could be a Skull Bash, but I'm going to let it go anyway. I'd almost like rather eat the Skull Bash than I would shield a Hydro Cannon, if that makes sense. I'm at 100 energy now, so I'm actually going to save this and swap into Sableye. And check this out. I get a perfect 7 Shadow Claw down right as he reaches Hydro Cannon. I lagged one turn, I think. Oh, no, maybe he lagged one turn, so it looked like a sneak. I'm gonna shield here. This way I get off a move against whatever's in back. Plus, I have the Sludge Wave banked. And it's a Lickitung. Interesting that he came in with the Lickitung. Or the Camo-O rather than the Lickitung. But we land a move. Gonna almost get off another move here. If this is a Body Slam, we might live it. Body Slam. Doesn't KO. We get off the foul play. We've got a Sludge Wave banked. And we get the big Sludge Wave. Toxapex being a toxic pest. And bang. Lands the Sludge Wave. GG's to Mimi, I'm pretty sure that was. And we get the 100 Trainer Battle research. I gotta claim that still. But a fun team. A bit of a toxic team. It's very effective. I mean, Dark, double poison. Nidoqueen, in my opinion, is such a good safe swap. There's very few things that are going to hard wall it. I think like Skarmory would be something that kind of hard walls it. But even like G-Fisk or Diggersby, you have some play there with Earth Power being somewhat threatening. So I think this is a very effective team that may frustrate your opponents because they think they get rid of the Nidoqueen and boom, there's that Toxapex back there waiting for him. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Comment down below. All comments help the algorithm. All that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.